Sup, Ryu here for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Council. This is officially take 3. I've been wanting to do this, and my excitement level is through the roof on this one. Is packs or singles, and that counts for boxes too. And it is a full hardcore discussion, so I want you guys to sound off what you prefer in the comments below, whatever it is, and why you prefer it, or what you like about packs, whatever it is. Just as long as it's relevant to this conversation, what you want to see on the next coffee time is always a good thing if you want to. But honestly, I'm gonna give my standpoint on booster packs, because we do open a lot on the council. That's without saying. Mikey loves booster packs. I prefer singles. I think that's pretty obvious when it comes to the fact that if you watch when I personally get on camera and start opening things, they technically are never boxes. And the reason they're never boxes is because you're playing the lotto. And Ryu here, myself, that's my name, do not like to lose when it comes to the lotto. I've always been that way, regardless how much I will ever make in my lifetime. It's always something I can never escape. I don't like going minus. It's always something in the back of my mind that goes, is it really going to be worth it for me? And this is actually true with all my purchases. It may be true for a lot of you. I know some of you are budget players. Some of you are more competitive edge. So the competitive edge is just like, fuck it, we're just going to buy singles. And I've been there. I know how that competitive edge works. But see, the thing is, the tricky thing about packs, real quick, before I go in depth more on, you know, opening it and stuff and the feeling you get from it, is they control the stock markets of Yu-Gi-Oh! That's how I came up with the name for it. Because honestly, it's like a giant fucking stock market, and it's just awesome. I limit myself to one F-bomb a video. Apparently now. Now, a set like Gold Series is just a great set, but it's terrible to sell because, well, if you're selling singles, $1 or $2 a piece because everyone's got it, because everyone wants it. But if it's a set like, for example, a normal booster set, say, I'm trying to remember the one that we just had, Primal Origins, because I'm all about the next one constantly in my head. It is like playing a lotto. When you pull something epic, you feel fucking amazing. There, I used 2 F words. You feel freaking amazing. You feel like Cloud 9, you could lose your voice, and I've actually done that, you know, just by buying random Hidden Arsenal 7 for the hell of it and pulling out a second level little chain that I was never expecting or looking for. It's that little victory in life that says, this is why I buy booster packs. They're fun to open, they're just, you know, fun to do with friends and curse at each other, be like, you son of a bitch, you got what I wanted! Why? You know, it's things like that. It's the trade values. It's everything that breaks down to the very core of this game. When you want to collect it, when you want to build it, when you want to play it, what do? You look to the booster packs, you look to the sets that they're in, you start wanting to buy them constantly. Konami knows this, and 20 other card games know this, and it's an addiction. It's like freaking playing the lotto where you got the scratch off tickets. Some of you may understand that, some of you may not, because some of you may not even be 21 yet. In New York City state law, you have to be 21 to play the lotto and a bunch of other crap. Logic. But basically, you scratch it off and you get like 2 of the same or whatever. It tells you on the back, and then you win money or whatever to a certain amount. It's something like that. It's like that 1 in a million chance, but the numbers are not that low, that you're going to go amazing and just have fun with it. And I know a lot of people do not like pack openings, and then there's a big crowd that do. And I think these discussions for me are a way to bridge those 2 worlds together, where you don't have to be afraid of discussion videos, and they're not going to hurt you because I'm just going to be straight out honest and give you pros and cons and not just my opinion. I mean, packs are just fun to open. You know, when you're a little kid and you go to the store and your parents buy you your first booster pack. Everyone's parents, I think most everyone's parents, not everyone's parents, but most people's parents have done that for them. My mom and my grandfather have done that for me, and it was a hell of an experience being 4 and opening a pack of Magic the Gathering and not fully understanding everything, but I was a lucky kid, what can I say? But as you can see, I got my bearings pretty early and then went to Pokemon, and then eventually when Yu-Gi-Oh! Came out, I stuck with it and made this. But I'm going to use but a lot because, you know, just thought process. Sometimes packs can be the worst experience you will ever have in your life, because you'll see the same crap over and over again. And sometimes you will not be interested in the set except for pulling out for money. I respect that. I don't think that's fully always the right reasons to open packs. That's just my opinion. But people gotta make, money how they gotta make money. I am one for thankful for reprint packs, because, as I said earlier, most of you may not understand this, Pokemon and Magic the Gathering in the first renditions, when I say renditions, I'm talking about the early days, they didn't have reprints. Cards would skyrocket in price. This is true with Yu-Gi-Oh! Too. And having a reprint booster set is an amazing thing. And it's one of the pros to booster sets, or booster packs, or booster boxes, however you want to say that. And I do have to take a moment and applaud Konami for the work that they did do on Gold Series, the Premium Gold this year. Actually, I have like a box filled with stuff, but Premium Gold was just amazing. It literally was amazing. I think most of us went out and bought one. You sit there. I'm looking at Cat. I think most of us went out there who had the money and bought 1 or 2 or 5 or 20 or 3,000, whatever the hell the number would be. And I think it's true with most people will say it. When you open a booster pack, you get a little excited inside, like a kid on Christmas. It's like a present being wrapped and you don't know what's inside and you're just excited to learn what it is. I think everyone has that feeling. And if you never celebrate Christmas because of religion, I think you can, it'd be the same thing as a birthday. I think you could fall under the same category as it being a birthday. You can understand that much, right? You get a birthday gift, it's all wrapped up, and it's a toy you wanted, and your parents or your guardians or your great-grandparents, whatever it may be, your aunt, your uncle, your brother, your sister, went out and took the time and got it for you. And you didn't know about it. It's that excitement level that you get with booster sets. When the pack and you open it up, you're like, oh my god, it's so shiny. And there's something about holograms that are just so ridiculously addicting to look at if you understand. And I think 99% of you will, following the videos, you will understand that's part of the lore that pulls us into card games. And it's something that always intrigues us and got us into the card game, at least for me, was hollows. Because hollows are just so pretty, at first. And then you get so many of them, and you're just like, I don't care no more. And then there's people who collect them like pieces of gold. I respect it too. But at the same aspect, opening a booster pack could be the worst gift you've ever received in your life. And come on, you cannot deny it. We all know them grandma sweaters and those freaking discount t-shirts that your aunt got for you because she really didn't care about you. She was the bitch in the family. I said it, I'm sorry. I had a screwed up childhood, but parts of these are actually from my actual thing. Parts of my actual childhood, so hence I'm making the references. And it's that excitement that you don't know what you're getting, but at the same time it's that fear that you may just get garbage. And for me personally, I don't like boxes. I love packs though. Because packs you could buy in a cheaper way. If it was just boxes, we'd be screwed. And I think packs are the greatest medium that we have when it comes to this card game. And when I say the medium, I'm actually not phrasing it as I should, but what I'm trying to say is it's the great middle ground. I love singles, I love packs, sometimes I do love boxes. A great example of Reeve's favorite box this year has been Premium Gold, not Primal Origins. I love Premium Gold, I think I've been pretty proactive on that. And I think Dragons of Legend was a great set too. Lots of great things. But it's wrapping up this whole video because we're closing on the 10-minute mark. And I have to go film Tech Tuesday. Yeah. I have to get this rendered too. Part of that is... Yeah, shadow was my hand just to make sure I don't run out of time when I'm speaking. Part of that is the collector in all of us. There's a little piece that wants to collect everything. It's that addiction that you had when you were a kid, and if you were a fan of Ninja Turtles, you'll get this reference right away, or Transformers, or just whatever it may be, that Gundams, Pokemon, whatever. You know, in Pokemon, so you got to catch them all, and Ninja Turtles is 4 brothers. You want to have the whole set. You don't want to have 1 or 2 things. You want to have as much of it as you can get, because the more you have, the more fun you start to have with it. Now, some people may not agree with that, but that's just in my mindset. That's how it's always been for me. When I get something new, I'm excited about it, but when it sucks, it's a terrible feeling, and I think we all can agree with that. And in closing, I love booster packs. I don't love booster boxes, and I think singles are great too when they're not super high priced, because honestly, you don't want to be spending $70 unless you're a really competitive player and you know what you're doing and can top even at your locals and make that money back. You know, it's just part of the system. But let me know what you guys think down below about this whole discussion. Anything you want to see in future coffee times, and any deck requests you may have, leave in the comments below. And I still, every day when I wake up, will try to be the medium that connects the competitive nature and the casual nature, and the middle ground where you just don't understand but you enjoy this game. I try to connect all those worlds into the council, and I'm hoping that I'm doing a great job of that, so you guys can honestly just be real with me and let me know on a daily basis. Finally, because I have to, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe for more if you really enjoyed our content. And finally, sharing is caring, so share it on all the media pages that you may have with the people that enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh! And discussions. And once again, I'm Reed for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Council. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next video. I'm off to go film Tech Tuesday. Peace.